All right. Live business. Hey, my chat was being weird there for a minute. So that's kind of what took me an extra second to get live. It was being weird. But fortunately now, things have been taken care of. And you know what? It's June, and I haven't done this yet because I didn't honestly kind of think about it. So here we go. Here's our 10 memberships for the month. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Dude, we got Jay. Got Jay on that one. That's nice. That's nice. All right, so clearly, right, the new character has come out, and it's Casual Tuesday, which means we're playing Emma. Like, there's no way around that. We got to be playing Emma tonight. That is the dealio. I think as typical, because new characters being the way they be, probably only going to do 3 with her as leader, because again, I don't want this to be another max situation where I just like, I have too much, and then it ruins everything in other directions, because that was pretty terrible. So here we go. We got the girl. Yeah, oh no! I didn't have Mix It Up active. No, skip. I can't do that right now. No updates. Thank you for pointing that out for me. I will add 1 to your score. Log in. See, the cool thing about it too is I can just run the test and it will automatically like do the things it's supposed to do. So her legendary ranger mode is just a super, and then her gun's blazing. Does it mention anywhere that her stuff is different when you have Gia on team? Like, doesn't Gia have to be on the team? Yeah? Or something along those lines. Has dodge projectile. That's nice. It doesn't say it, but I'm probably going to take her. Because I didn't have the bot active. That's why. Hold up. Hold up. I got you. I got you. So we're going to do check-in, right? We're going to hit play. And then for arguments, that's where I get to put your name. Make sure I spelled that correctly, and then boom. That should work. Yo, Reaper, what up, dude? Ah, so good. All right. It doesn't play a lot because, you know. Ow! Hey, I fixed it. I don't know why it took my name, though. That's weird. Anyways, so Emma, I really want to run a Super Megaforce team. I guess Orion is kind of the only option, because I can't do Troy as much as I would because she has a counter. What do you mean, what? What's up? Emma was the last ranger I thought they would add. Probably. It is kind of a thing. Unlock Chase over the weekend? That is dope. Chase is pretty amazing. Let's go. Where's our Megaforce? All right, so we got Onion. Oh, she's a strikey. That's good to know. Bam. Megaforce team. Let's run it. This will probably be good enough. I don't know if you actually have to have Gia on the team for the other stuff. Like, that might just be some unwritten bullocks that they just did not say. Oh, right, due to Twitch API updates. All right, cool. So this is what's going to be the team we're going to run it with first. We're going to do some Super Megaforce nonsense. I want him in Chase so much. He is a Chase to go to, man. The Chases are always the best. All right, so there's our team. Let's go power up with the Super Megaforce. Thank you, everybody, for coming on in. It's nice to have you in here. It's fun to have a new character. How do we feel about Emma? Oh, great. The UI is broken again. Wonderful. Oh, no time for water. I got to beat Chase down.
3,
Reaper, is that you?
1, go.
I'm out. We do it again. Ooh, nice. Orico catch. And we can do it again. Whoop. On the ground, but it doesn't really matter in this situation. Butterfly clicks unlock. Do it. Whoop, whoop. No. Oh, yes, I'm out. Whoop, whoop. Joint. Get him with that joint. Okay, take this moment here. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. I dropped my perfect. Drop my perfect all over the floor. Do it. Boop, bloop. Yoyom. And then you know what? Hit it with the super. Here we go. All the pink rangers.
KO.
Because some of them are definitely white rangers. My super. It's all broken in my hands. First match in a few years? Dude, I'm amazed that you got it like right away. That had to be some timing stuff. Like you were waiting in the wings now. Which honestly, if it happens, that's cool stuff. History! What up, yo? Nah, it's not just Pink Troy. Although, honestly, I don't think I'd hate that all that much. Alright, we got Korag over there. Korag is kind of buff. Stop it. I don't know what you think you're doing. Ah, no. Wow. Alright, let's walk up and Gia. Sure. Just a shake is fine. Whatever. Alright, caught him on that lift up there. So we can nail. Block. Yes. Good moment. Ooh, ooh. Yes. I don't know what actually activates that, but it's amazing. I'm so glad that they have it. I know that wasn't a thing that I mean, it was a thing I talked about. Because if we get green, I forget his name. You messed up. If we get green, he should also have the like guns ablazing thing because they both did that. That was a common thing. Or you know, we get what's his name? What's blue? God, I don't remember. Noah. We get Noah. He should definitely have both swords. I don't know if Noah actually did that or not, but Joe was just way too cool to be that nerd. Oh man, can we just pretend it's Joe? Is there a reason they don't do outfits? Probably because they might have downsized the team and they're really focused on... That render is amazing. They probably downsized the team and they're more focused on getting out the characters every month. I don't know how many people they really have working on it, and Enway's not going to communicate with me.
Go.
Excuse you? Spoink. That was quite the catch. I feel a little sorry for what I did, but at the same time, not sorry at all. Oh no! I got forked. They should add actual team-ups. It would be amazing. I mean, we do put people on our teams, right? It would only make sense. Ooh, caught her with the gun. I'm sorry, no. Oh no! Shoot him, ba-bump. Shoot him again, ba-bump. And you know what? We'll just legendary. It feels kind of hard to lose with this character. Like, I'm having fun. Which is weird. Like, even if she's the only one that has it, right? It kind of becomes the Cat Bucky situation in, MVCI. Boss lady, what up? Have I played characters from the balance patch? No, that will be up after Emma. I'm definitely playing Draken. Probably playing Tran. Pachycephalosaurus is banned and I don't have him. Unless somebody wants to drop like a bunch of money real quick and I could grab him. But, you know. What's up? We are playing Emma tonight. That render still looks amazing, dude. Ranger forever. Dude's got a lot of ninjas over there. I got pirates. It's the epic pirate versus ninja showdown. You messed up, dude. Whoop, whoop. I was so far away. No. I got jumped by Rocky. I forgot it was the run. Am I secret Max? No. No. Max has always been a California dude. I am middle of the country. Bloop, bloop. But there are things I do like about MVCI. Don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't play anybody on the dev team, but I did play against Brandon, and he worked for Iron Galaxy, so like he worked on Killer Instinct. I think he actually played against Max at Evo on Killer Instinct. So like I've played fighting games against fighting game devs. I'm nowhere near as good as Max. I am definitely mediocre. I represent the center of the country. The one that everybody likes to forget about. They're like, yeah, Chicago don't count. Like, we got deep dish pizza, we got hot dogs, we got Portillo's with Italian beef. You can't measure all of the Midwest by Chicago, but like, anytime Illinois comes into the conversation, it's right there. Ayo. Legacy Rangers.
3, 2.
You play Ninja Rangers, they're just plain boring. The problem is I love the ninjas though. They are my fave. Aw, he caught me out. Sorry, I flinched first, my bad. My bad. Yoink. Oh no! Who's eating? Plenty of people, dude. It is a Chicago staple. There's plenty of people in, like, they'll say in Chicago, we really only eat, like, thin crust tavern style. I feel like that is the more common, is the thin crust tavern. But don't get me wrong. People are definitely eating deep dish here. That is... I know people who swear by it. They go to Loom and Altis and they get it. Or, like, you know, there's the special rules. You gotta get it half cooked, uncut. That is how you get deep dish.
KO. You lose.
Even though they did nothing pyro related, yeah, it's so weird. That was really just Saban issues at the time. They really could have, because they could have done like a whole lead up from going Megaforce to Super Megaforce as to like why they were doing the pirate theme. Even why they had the legendary ranger thing. Like they did none of that for no good reasons. Wolf of Roses. All right, so we've only lost one so far. I do see that they have Gia on the team, which... Oh no! I got capped, dude. All right. Sorry, I be flinching. I be flanching. Why'd you get it 2 in a row, though? Why you get it 2 in a row, though? Blink, blink. I didn't wait long enough for G to pop out and do her thing. Woo, that hobby, man. Oh, he got me. Oh, he get me. The Ninja Steel Anniversary episode was better. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right, we didn't get it. Ooh. All right, caught him. Rip, rip. And we're gonna rip the super here. I don't know how much it does. They were at 5K. It does at least 5K.
KO.
Gia assist before breaker. Okay. So is it like an every time thing? If you're going to use the breaker, use Gia's assist? Or is it if you've used Gia's assist, you're good to use the breaker? I don't know. I ain't been watching nothing. I was lurking in Nash's streams. That's all I did. I also have a shake on the win. Nice. Here we go again. Magical hands. Ninjas, no!
3,
Double block Rocky in the year of our Lord.
go.
On my Christian Power Rangers game. It's not, but man, there are a lot of... Alright, I got it. I got hand cannon shot. This will count. Get out of here. Oh, the icon! I see. I ain't realized that. Ow. My dome. Blink, blink. They've got me bad, dude. They've got me so bad. If if I've ever had Cracker Barrel. I honestly don't go to places very often anymore. I have had Cracker Barrel. I've not been there in a while. I think the last time I went was with my wife before we had kids. So it's been at least 8 years. No, wait. We got it ordered last time. How do you get the Ryu Ranger? You can't. They're never going to do the Street Fighters again, unfortunately, so the only way to play it is in the casual event. It's because of Street Fighter V being the Street Fighters that they used. Although they could technically do Chun-Li. They could do Chun-Li and Ryu Ranger. Not the originals. Because the originals are, again, Street Fighter V, and Capcom's way beyond that. But yes, I have had Cracker Barrel. Wow. Final wave. I wanted to butterfly kick you, please. Ew. Blink. Got him. Here we go. Got it. Yes. It's so cool. Oh no, he chased me down. He chased me down. Do they make skins anymore? They don't, actually. I forget what the last one was. Somebody in chat knows, though. But they stopped doing that a while ago. I think it was like they got a lot of backlash for it. Because like the unmorph stuff didn't really always look the greatest. Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, Eric Silver whatever's was probably one of their better ones. Solar Yellow for the Zeo, yeah. And those ones make some sense, where it's like it's the same character but ever so slightly different. Those were a lot more tolerable. I know they don't do skins because they got a lot of backlash when it came to Hunter and Blake.
2, 1.
People didn't like that so much. But they could have done like a whole gotcha! Caught you slipping, buddy. No! Cameron, thank you so much for the follow. It's wonderful having you here. Are you a long-standing Rangers fan or are you a long-standing Legacy Wars fan? Whatever. Now I got you with my guns. Yo, what up? I have seen a lot of your likes coming through. Like, is it just the English stuff, or do you enjoy the Japanese as well? Like Sentai, Kamen Rider. Blackstone, thank you so much. Whoop, get out of here. Shrink. All right, I'm gonna rip it. Oh, they didn't do nothing about it. Is this game worth playing? Hell yeah. This game is absolutely worth playing. It has a usually fantastic community. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some toxic eggs out there. Is he new? Decker came out last month. Emma came out Friday. So Emma's been out for a couple days. Now that they have it, yeah. I mean, mentioning... This is Minecraft. Mentioning MVCI from before, right? And how Bucky Cap had that one combination where it changes Final Justice. I'd be okay with that kind of thing being in this game. If there were more situations like that, where just, if you had a certain assist, it did that more often. That'd be really cool. How many Rangers do I have? I have more on my iPhone account than I have on my Android account. This being my Android account.
2, 1.
I have most of them that came out before 2022. That was kind of where I really fell off with getting all the new characters immediately. In part because it is really expensive. Whoop, whoop. No, I was kind of hoping to get him. Gold Ranger from Samurai is good. He is good now because he got some major buffs. Oh, they really changed that Orion assist, huh? Yo, what up, dude? How's he doing? Welcome on in. Get shot. Blink. No. Dang it. And a bunch. See, because he used to not do... Dang, dude. He used to not do that. Hoping Dustin is next. At this point, with the fact that they released Emma, I feel like pretty much anyone is sort of a fair bet. It could be practically anyone. Who knows? It's because I'm playing Legacy Wars. Legacy Wars is where I get the very active viewers. If I do anything else, everybody bounces out. They only want the Power Rangers. They're not here for me just goofing off in horror games. Being not scared. Do I have VIP? I did for a few months. I don't anymore.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Draken has had some changes. Let's see what he does. Hits me with Troy. Amazing. They added Zero Rocky. It could be anyone. That is entirely too true. See, because that move there, they front-loaded the damage on it, which is weird. It's real weird that they would do that, because it made more sense the way it was. Dude, why is he playing double block Draken? I mean, I get the idea. Right? The idea makes sense. Oh no, he did the thingy. He's just standing back being a hoe. Oh no, look at you, dude. Other combos for each character. So you get 10 energy to spend on attacks like this. Thank goodness he dies. Supers do way too much damage in casuals. They need to be nerfed. So you have 10 energy to spend on the cards. Your energy can come back in between cards. Cards do different things, like they might cause knockback, stagger, launch, sweep. They have different properties, and then you can sort of chain them together. In that way, it kind of works. It's probably the way a fighting game on mobile should work, as opposed to like Street Fighter 4 on mobile, which is hard to do. How is that Draken player having fun? I don't know. Maybe he enjoys backing himself up into a corner and constantly attacking. It's nice to see another theme team.
1, go!
Alright, we're gonna hit him with this here. I really want to save the guns blazing, but I'm honestly probably... Alright, not gonna get a G assist before I get to use it. No! Maybe he likes putting his butt up against the glory hole. I have no idea. It's not up to me to judge. Happy Pride. What up, dude? Alright, got him. Never mind, I was incorrect. We absolutely get the guns a-blazing. And then we get a follow-up to it. This doesn't... Ooh. Actually, I have no idea. This might be the end of Tony. No, it is not. Alright, well, he caught me good. He can do a lot here. That hits me in a stun situation. It's actually a kill. Wow. Yeah, there are moments during activation where you can exploit someone. It's a lot of what people do. They'll sort of like wait a minute and they'll wait for your attack to show up because the thing over your head will show up. She looks fun to play. She's pretty interesting. She is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself, and the fact that when you have Gia assist, it can change everything is pretty cool too. I might only use Gia for like 2, though. As cool as it is. But yeah, having a lot going on with her is kind of fun.
3, 2, 1.
So
go.
You'll notice that there's 3 different colors of cards, right? There's blue, red, and yellow. And well, it's behind me, so you can't actually see it. Behind me, there's a little chart there. Yellow beats red, red beats blue. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna run up and do the other one then. Don't mind me. Oh, I got it! Alright, I'll do another one. So anyways, like he did that blue there, which means he would beat out my yellows. Favorite team of Rangers? In game, Lord Draken's kind of been one of my favorites for a long time. When it comes to, like, in general, like, Power Rangers, probably RPM. RPM was a lot of fun. That was a great season. They all worked really well together. Scott, Flynn, Summer, Dylan, Ziggy, Gem, Gemma. The villain that season was pretty good, too, with Tanaya 7. All right. Oh yeah, the Alliance Megazord event. Look, we did no damage. Ah. And we still get rewards for some reason. Oh, one Tanya, not bad. Mildly okay. I am playing in the casuals event. These are actually all going to be up on YouTube as well. Yeah. My one gamble of the stream. So having learned a lot about Emma and how she functions in this game and her definite connections with Gia, it's time to do a little bit of gambling. Here we go. Got a shard for Leo. Nice. Well, this one was actually quite a bit, so there might be something to pull off on this one. Never mind, we just got some Delphine, but Delphine's pretty cool. Gonna download it. It is fun, and it is fun, and it's free, and it's a lot going on. Emma is definitely a wild one. She has some long combos. You do have to watch out on using her breakers. Sorry, her strikes. She's not entirely brain dead. She's not entirely not brain dead either. 9 yet again. Always 9. So there is a little bit of thought that goes into it and being able to arrange your team and being able to arrange your combos that all make her probably some of the more balanced of newer characters to come out. And supers just need to be nerfed. If it's even just because you queued up in casuals, stop it. Stop that. Even if it's just because you queued up in casuals, they need to deal maybe 50% less damage or something. That would help out quite a bit, because otherwise they're just way too much. But until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you. Always. Hita! Thank you for the follow, dude. That beat skip. That time skip. Unbeatable. Why did I click on the wrong window? Excuse me? Alright. So now we did the Megaforce team. I'm just playing casuals tonight because we're checking out the new character. And again, this is all going to be up on YouTube later. I could be maybe convinced to do casuals to do friendlies next Tuesday. But this is the format that we do around here. Every other week because the casuals is out. Oh no, I'm still in. That's just the end of the last YouTube video. Let's see. Assist. If we want to hang on to Gia for the breaker, then we definitely need... I did get one. Well, I mean, if you queue up in casuals and find me, not much I can do about that. What would be... Would Joel be good for this? Thought this game was canceled? Nah, we're still here. We still here. We are just way too amazing for them to get rid of us. Alright, I'm gonna run it with Katie. I don't know if this is necessarily the best option, but it gets so much lift that it should be good. What a bread. What a bread. Good to see you. How are we all doing? I know I wasn't online Thursday, but I've been kind of sick, as you can tell by my voice. It's been really horrible. I've been coughing out my lungs. And still at work and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing when you go to work and you have to cough and coughing out your lungs. So I'm just in the bathroom. Everybody can hear me all throughout the office. Hacking up a lung. Got him. I thought that was Gia, my bad. That's what I get for having a 2 yellow assists. Fitting spark. Sorry, let me do that again. Ow. Alright, so we need to watch out here. Troy could really be an issue. Actually, like Emma, she's an interesting one. She's not, again, she's not brain dead. And she's not, I mean, she's really good, but she's not OP. Excuse you, dude. Kinda don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, look, Delphine won. I really should have just done the other one. Grace finally catch alive. It is awesome having you here. It is awesome having you here. Because everybody who is watching, you could be doing literally anything right now. Anything at all. And yet you chose to be here. And that is something that means a lot. I don't force you to be here. I don't force you to do anything else. It's all by active choice. And you chose to make me be a part of that. And spend your precious time with me. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Speaking of brain dead characters.
2, 1.
Cool stuff. Blink. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the important thing about it all, right? Is that We're all in this together. We all make a choice. I've chosen to go live, and people have chosen to come join me on this journey of being live as we explore this character. And we get to have all this fun together. Kind of surprised you didn't do nothing there. Ow! I could have blocked that. Aw, dang, we just lost our... And I'm dead. And that's what I mean by supers deal way too much. If I'd have had even just a little bit more meter, I could have done it. I could have done it, but I didn't. Dang. Because we're playing Mario Galaxy waiting for this. I never played Mario Galaxy. I was really poor at the time. How often do they add new characters? They add characters once a month. They slipped up slightly with Decker and delayed it, but every month there's a new character. You can easily count on that like every 4 weeks. It's real nice. They usually do it. Actually, I think they're whiffing on it now, but there used to be a casuals event like every time. It doesn't flop on the ground when they lose. Everybody do the flop. Yeah, I mean, Decker's funny for it, though. Blake. That's a choice. All right, somebody thinks they're me. Playing random characters. Gonna take the early guns a-blazing here. It doesn't get me much. Oh, I'm sorry. Get that Rocky out of my face. Don't waggle your monkey at me. All right, blowing up. Dare I hit them with the hand cannon? He do just flop. Down with the butterfly kicks. Dang it. I wanted my guns a-blazing. We're in a good spot. Sorry, I got way too close. That was my bad. Got too aggressive, and now I'm losing for it. We do win here. There's nothing you can do about it. Why does dude get wet? Anybody else notice that? He activates and he just gets wet. I do know the G assist buff, yeah. I unfortunately didn't get to use it though. I was hoping my butterfly kicks would turn into a guns a-blazing. Did not. Did not. It was kinda bad. My play was to Gia assist in the corner. They wouldn't block it because they almost never do. No, you cannot block reds, but you know people don't usually strike when you walk up to them in the corner. They typically block or counter, which gets them hit. Don't block or counter when you backed up into the corner. At least not against me. When it's me, strikers. Whoop, whoop. It is a really cool thing. I mean, the G assist is decent. They made huge buffs to it, which is very nice. I'm gonna hit him with this here. Yoink, bite, blink. Blicky time. Ooh, nice try. Why'd you have two? He had two of them. All right, that's my bad. And see, that's why they usually do so. So if you're running enough breakers, you will definitely win out in the corner. Stop. Oh boy. No, the fireman. I got fired. Why'd they go so far? Don't super, don't super, don't super, don't super. Darn it, he supers. I lose. I lose. It's so not good. That is not good. Can't believe I let that. Doesn't do that much damage. It does enough. Like 5k-ish. That's more than plenty. I didn't do it there. I probably should have, right? I could have done the super, and then I believe you get enough room for follow-up. So I could have won there, but I tried to just boom with the super or combo into it. 5k is more than plenty. Or 55k or whatever it is. 5,500. Alright, so we gotta watch out here because he is extremely fast and will shut off abilities. Why do you have the extra... The reds? Boink. Okay. Butterfly kicks. Butterfly kicks. Alright, I got my moment. He's gonna walk up. I'm surprised I was able to do anything there. Eat this, yeah. And there we go. Middle slot turned off. Am I live 24/7? No, I'm just live when you're watching, which is nice. Thank you. All right, we want to save up for 8. Go up into the corner. Got him. This will be the win, though. We got him. Yoink. Game.
KO. You win.
Didn't know people still play Legacy Wars? We still do. Constantly here, constantly playing, constantly uploading. Whether you want to watch it on... You want to watch it on TikTok? I got you. You want to watch it on YouTube? I got you. You want to watch it on Twitch? I got you. I'm here with all of it, all the time, all days. I did it! I beat Cam! He only turned off my abilities once, which is very nice. Alright, here we go. Yep, I saw that. Hobby could be a bit of an issue, especially with all those blocks he's got over there. No! What's going on? I'm gonna rip it. Okay, they tried to block. Ooh-wee. No! Small player base or not? It's... I don't know if I would call it a small player base. I don't run into like a ton of repeats. It is unfortunately a gacha game. So there's that to deal with. These characters are going to be really strong and they're going to deal a lot of damage and they're going to be hard to compete against. Because that is definitely one of the things too, is that this is active PvP. Whereas a lot of games like this, you'll end up just getting PvE over and over again. Yeah, hobby is a huge issue. He will take you right out. Want a main Gold Ranger? Which one? You talking Samurai Gold Ranger? You could be talking Zeo Gold Ranger. There's a lot of Gold Rangers. Shame 13. All right, we got another chase over there with the exact same assist base. Get out. Woo, nice catch. All right, so there was that moment there. It caused restand, which means he had an active ability to block. Crap. If he wanted to. All right, we're on 10. Dare I walk up and hand cannon him? I do. It whiffed, though. To deal with this. Okay. And then we can do this one. And I like that it makes sense that they don't deal a ton of damage because they're super cheap. Aww. My bad. Alright, so I have a wing here if I can hit him and not get hit. And that might be a problem. Here comes Super, I lose. The DOT! No!
KO. You lose.
Because I couldn't counter that, and so he was able to combo into his Super, and then I lost. No! Just as a note, if anyone cares, I don't know if you like watching it vertically on your phone. Did they change it? They did, actually. It goes full screen now. If you turn your phone sideways, TikTok's not going to do that. But if you go over to YouTube or Twitch, which I'm not supposed to tell you to do, it will fill the screen. They did, in fact, change the GSS. She now goes full screen, which is something it did not do before. It was very point blank. And it's very beneficial with... oh, my. It's very beneficial with our good friend Emma here because it powers up my Guns Blazing attack. You'll notice that thing in the top right corner there. I get this. You don't get that if you don't use the Gia assist first. So while you have that pip up there on top of your, just under your life bar. My bad, I'm dying. If you don't have that up there, she's not gonna do that. Why'd I walk right into his monkey? I stepped forward and monkey hit me right in the face. Got him. Alright, he's gonna rip some stuff here. He's gonna walk up and, yup. Saw it coming. I saw Nick coming. Does it only work with Emma? Yes. specifically because of crap, I should have woke up Block. It's specifically because of how Emma and Doc had that ability. Sorry, I say Doc because I watched Dorakaiser. It's specifically because they had that where they were using the two guns. They would trade off actively. Blue and green and pink and yellow would trade off weapons. So yellow would use the two swords, pink would use the two guns. So that is why it is specifically an Emma thing. And then I guess if they decide to do that later on... Oh my goodness, Blue Eagle, thank you for the raid. More people coming in. Are you Power Rangers fans?
2, 1, go!
I don't know how we're gonna fight Doggy. He's not doing anything. Why is he standing there? Why is he just being a menace? Hi everyone, I am the Dorakaiser. Yes, I am cringe. I am a VTuber. I am a superhero VTuber of all things. I play a lot of Power Rangers Legacy Wars. Tokusatsu is a huge part of the brand, but that is not the only thing that we do around here. What Power Rangers game is that again? This is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. It is on Android and iOS. There are ways to play it on your computer like I am doing currently. It is fantastic and free. This is Fortnite. It's got... I can't believe they made this spin-off game from those Fortnite characters. Oh, it connected. It connected. That's sick. Gameathon server. Oh, nice. Well, cool to see you all come in so far. Yeah, as far as I know, the Gameathon's over, but, you know, it's still cool to have people showing up. They are in the game. It's got all the ABBA Rangers. It does. Completed the whole thing. Nice. Yeah, it's so cool to have people to support. But anyways, the things we do around here, we do fighting games and horror, and this technically falls into the fighting game category. It's a weird one, being that it's a phone game, but it's a fun phone game.
1, go!
I don't know, as far as like fighting games go for Power Rangers, yes, there is Battle for the Grid, but like it doesn't strike the itch the same way. I haven't watched ABBA Rangers, so I don't really know how goofy it was. Ooh, yes! Oh, what a time to block, dude. Eat this. Blicky's out. Kimberly Hart with more... What? Sorry, I could hardly read that. That was Fortnite stuff. My bad. Sorry. I've played Fortnite, mind you. I've never played a battle royale in Fortnite. Right? The only times I've ever played Fortnite was to play horror maps in Fortnite. Because people can make their own custom games and stuff in Fortnite. And that's what I've done. Alright, that should be enough. What's my favorite Power Ranger in show? My favorite Ranger is, of course, Tommy. Tommy is just top dog. My favorite season, however, would be RPM. I really love RPM. There was so much great about it. And it's cool to be able to support the brand through this way and show them that, you know, we do want stuff. And we like things. And we all complain when it's MMPR again, even though we want MMPR again. Because, you know, it's there. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything lately for, like, spooky maps coming up on Fortnite.
3, 2,
I might have to look into it again.
go!
Because sometimes they're a bit broken and don't really work right. Emma was such a fan favorite. Emma's not the fan favorite. They put all the fan favorites in the game so far. She has fans. I think she has only fans. I don't know. She's been posting spicy pics up somewhere. Yo, what up, Reboot? Cool to see you in, dude. Did you get one of the things we talked about earlier? That must be it. Using the thing. Yeah, I mean, she saw Monica going for it and was like, you know what? I can post spicy too. And did. Christina Matheson definitely has that out there.
KO, you win!
Yo. Yeah, because it is the new month, and I am a YouTube partner. So I was able to toss out the new memberships for the month, because when you are at the partner level, they give you 10 free ones you can do every month. What would we cancel me for? Because I brought up somebody's nudie pics online? Sorry, it's the internet. There's lots of that. She's the one that keeps posting it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't have to post them. I didn't tell you where to find them. But you can. Just King Oger, Jew Oger.
3, 2.
Is Jew Oger like a good season? Because I thought it was kind of ugly. Oh no, dude, that assist is cray. That assist was nuts, dude. What was that, dude? Did you see that? Alright, cool. Thanks, Camille. At least I'm not getting elbow dropped. I like that I'm not getting elbow dropped. Peek? Oh, that's interesting to hear, yeah. You know what? I'll just say it. I've noticed a trend that if the suits are ugly, the series is usually good. I don't know why that happens to be a very consistent trend. Is that like the uglier the suits, the better the season. Alright, he's got me here. Oh, come on. I'm gonna combo to death. Defeat the child. I wish, dude. I got scammed. Just like many others, Blake has scammed me. Not in real life, just in the game. I've never spoken to that man in my life. Looking forward to the next character release. What about this character release? This character just came out. Look at her being baller. Kind of like Ghost Ager. I didn't like Ghost Ager that much. I mean, it was okay. It was pretty cool that... Ghost Ager had like 3 phases. And I mean, Braydon was a part of all of them. But they essentially had like 3 different enemies. And that was pretty awesome, actually. That was legit. And then Robo Knight showing up and like, I am friend of the earth, and beat everybody down. The Geo combo is unique. That is really cool. I am a huge fan advocate for the team up stuff. You fool. You utter fool. How dare you allow me to do cool stuff? Alright. Got him. Go Sage crossovers are pink? Yeah, 199 hero battle. Are we allowed to bring up just how much Monet and Luca look alike? Like, those actresses could be sisters. Robo Knight carried the show. Yeah, but Knightic power. No! Dude, I dropped it so hard there. That was mine. I'll just have to beat you in other ways. Like with Katie from Full Screen. Favorite Tommy version? You know what? I still have a bit of the 8th grade syndrome, so Lord Draken, definitely. That is definitely top. I feel like White Tiger is the one that I remember like the most, and is kind of like my carry for Tommy. Well, unfortunately, folks, gambling is all out because we just reset the season. So we're gonna have to live at that one. Emma just continues to kind of be like really cool, and I'd love to have you all in here and doing more chatting. If you show up on Tuesdays for stream, that is when we do our Tokusatsu stuff, and I'd look forward to having you in there. But until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you. Always. Alright, I need to like one more build. Galactus's husband followed. Excuse? I didn't... You know, I honestly don't know that much about Galactus. So that could be legit. Only Ranger team we don't have is Megaforce except Robo Knight. That is entirely too true. They have opted for the Super Megaforce for all of them. You know too much. Well, I mean, you should. You are Galactus's husband after all. Any tips for new players? Yeah, crack open your wallet. Don't get too down. This is Power Rangers Legacy Wars on iOS and Android. Let's see. I basically have to use Gia. I think Noah would be fun. Yeah, but who comes first, right? Do we get Noah first, or do we get green guy that I forget the name of? Because, like... I kind of want to put Decker. Oh, you know what? I could also just suck them up with a bot. The bot can suck them off, and then we'll be good. Alright. Last round of Emma. Anyways, greatest and only message, spend money in our game to win. Yeah. Thank you for following, DJ Rogers. I mean, when I say that, you know, you can just go into, like, the web shop and quickly buy Zed. Getting Zed very early will set you up great in the early game, because he is just so strong. Why do I have a clanker? You know, sometimes you just need ChatGPT to suck them off and take all their water, you know? Just saying. And then you get all that, goodness off GPT. Yo, Ray, what up? How's it going? It's going pretty well. We are eating really good with Emma. She is a fantastic ad. Not overpowered, not underpowered, sitting in a really nice spot and has some really cool stuff. We heard you like Power Rangers. Okay. Wait, when did Emma come out? Emma came out Friday. She's been out for just like a few days. Blink. We have enough for the kill. I'm gonna drink my water. Probably. I think some of these people came up later, except for maybe Black Sun. I don't think many people just call me Andrew anymore. I've been using Dorakaiser for a good long while, and a lot of people just know me that way. But honestly, any of them are fine. Andrew is fine, Dora is fine, Kai is fine, Dorakaiser is fine. It's all okay. Time to do another Robot Ranger stream. Well, you got plenty of options, technically. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, I was messing around with some stuff and came up with the design, and it's in the character bio. Like, it is the character's name and my name. Originally, when I was starting up on stuff, I just used my name. That's all. Blink. Because my intention was, I don't know if you know Dorakami. That was... I needed another thing, and so Dorakaiser, right? Dragon Emperor, Dragon King, or whatever. Then I went on the full other side and went, you know, Dragon God. Why not? Kami-sama. Oh no! Walked up and prayed. Dude knows the secret text, man. They changed Blank Assist too, ever so slightly. Not like a ton, but they did change a lot of stuff. Suck him with the bot. Get that water. And they're dead. Legend of Dragoon or something? No. So, Avataro Sentai, right? Dome Brothers. There was a Doragon. And so just like going off that. Reboot! Yeah, dude, I loved Reboot back in the day. That show was so good. I remember Reboot. I remember watching it on Toonami when I could get home just early enough to catch that. And then DBZ, and then Yu, and then Kenshin. Sad to hear that the Kenshin guy was a pedophile. But you know. So yeah, Doragon. I've always had a fascination with dragons. 1988, Year of the Dragon, birth year and all that. So, you know, there's that. Yep, this game is definitely still here. People still do be playing it. And so then I just combine that with Kaiser, which is kind of a bit of my last name, keeping on with the German stuff, and that's how we got to where we are. But yes, for anybody that knows fighting games, it was Mike Ross. DBZ stole its thunder. DBZ was the one that came on like right when everybody was getting home. It stole everything's thunder. It was DBZ. And I think after that was Gundam Wing? I forget at the time. First Pink versus Newest Pink? Oh, yeah. On a win streak with Nokia because of her changes? Yeah. Nokia had some pretty strong changes. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I am really trying to get to the end of this being sick stuff. It sucks. What even is my win streak on this? Do I have one? 20. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Yeah, because I'm one of those sad people that have been playing this since 2017. I took kind of a break. Do I have COVID? No. No, it's not COVID. It's just normal. I got a head cold, and then it became a chest problem. Gunnels was dope back then. Honestly, Wing was kind of boring, but you know. I think that was the win streak on the old account. I don't know what my other win streak is. I don't even think it's as high. But then again, I got this up to like League... Dang it! I got this up to like League 9 or whatever as a classic player who was starting like from the bottom, so... It was a little unfair what I was able to do against the newer players. Oh no! Hit him with the butterfly kicks. Bitch ain't got another one. Bitch ain't got another one. No. Oh, I dashed. I wanted to block and then hit him with the sauce, dude. Don't sauce me. Don't sauce me, bro. Got him. Whoop, whoop. Then we get... Not enough. Honestly, I could have used a lot more off that. Alright, not doing anything here. Not the Nokia! Yeah, butterfly kicks just be taking up that middle slot. Alright, I'm done. Blink. 1500 on the last hit. So many characters assist just make them fly. It's crazy how they do that too. It looks like it is a crazy assist. I probably should have, because I had just gotten up to the bot. Probably should have used the bot. It's trash. It's a counter. I'm glad it's not amazing. Dude, I downloaded this day one. Sorry, I was taking a drink of a shake. Power fan, what up? Yo, nice to see you. Yeah, because Styx shared the exhibition match that they had on Facebook. The gosh, I forgot his name. Where it was the movie Zach, Ludi versus Tommy. Good old JDF. I don't, but I'm listening. Diva Talks in the year 2026? Who would play that character other than me? Who would play your aunt that maybe should dress a little more? Oh crap, I could have blocked that. Ow, my bad. Gotcha. Stuck up in the corner. Sprained ankle at the beach. You seem accident prone. I'm sorry to hear that.
KO, you win.
Take some time, rest, get a little bit better. Maybe play some Legacy Wars. Do not sprain your wrists or thumbs while doing that. But I saw Styx post that, and then I took like instant note. I was like, this is everything I want. I love fighting games, even though I'm not great, and everything else. Anyone want Ben & Jerry's ice cream? I have Culver's currently. Pretty good despite her derpy moveset. It's one of those things where like, if you know the character, you'll do a lot better. Oh no! I watch Super Sentai occasionally. I haven't in a long time. The last thing I really watched was a bit of Gojuger. Best game ever made. I don't know about that. It might be one of the best Rangers games ever made. It's definitely top. Hey, I am getting beat out by Leo. How did I lose all my health, dude?
KO, you lose.
How did I lose all my health? Where did that come from? All right. Trying to give up a chat. I mean, I have ice cream. I would be down for Ben & Jerry's though, because Ben & Jerry's seem pretty based. I agree with them on the political side of the spectrum. Or at least I agree with what had been presented so far. Basically buffed him. I do not remember any of those offhand, so here we go. Buffing Clueless. Oh good, here's Trent. Trent who did get buffed, and I have no idea what they are. Get out of my face. Gotcha. Dang it. Oh, those are hitting. Those are hitting. That was not supposed to do that, buddy. What do you? All right, butterfly kick. Is Trent any good? That buff right there seems like it's definitely pretty good. Still to play the new Trent. I'm getting bot by it right now. I can speak to its goodness. It is definitely there. That caught me by surprise. If they'd have had a little bit more... Dashing punch is a 2? Yeah, if they'd played that a little bit smarter, they probably would have had me. That was crazy, dude. Trent is trash? Well, no, I gotta play him. Trent is trash? I gotta play him. I've barely been paying attention to my enemies. That Tate slow dagger was. It hits as it's setting up now, and the way that they all kind of like move after you, it looks a lot cooler. I'll definitely give it that. Uh-oh, it's Joel. The dude's gonna simp all over me.
Go.
Yeah, I got one of those too, buddy. Get him with the clanker. Yes, I need your water from my data centers. I'm Max League. I am not Max League now. I think I've been near Elite like once, but that is it. I have never been Max League. I've been Gold. Ow, okay, cool. I'm definitely high level. As far as it comes to like video games, this is probably one I would describe that I am definitely in and amongst some of the better players. I make a lot of mistakes and I talk to chat a lot, which is distracting, but you know. Shoot him! I think I get nothing out of this, actually. I don't get super. That makes me sad. Whoa! Now I get my super. Jump on him! Roar! Like, why does Delphine not have that as an assist? It's amazing.
KO.
Is 13 still max level, or did they change that too? No, 13 is still max level. They did not adjust that. They haven't adjusted any of those. I'm level 13 on my main account. I'm level 5 on this account. Actually, I don't think I've gained any levels on this account for a long time. It's been pretty frozen at level 5. She's a rare. But it looks so cool. They could make her amazing. She's already still pretty strong, actually. That's how I'm rolled, and that's it. I got to gold like a long time ago, and it was, let me tell you, it was different. I think I described it as crossing the grand line, because, woo-wee. Everything when I got there felt like, wait, crap. Well, 28 stab wounds, let's go. Alright, 48 stab wounds, let's go. Just rip it, it's fine. What are they gonna do? And I wholly agree with that, because it's better to stay where the game is fun than to force myself to be up in, like, some busted nonsense where somebody's paid way too much money to play this video game. I can sit down here why I've played this video game. Do I know what the next character is? I have no idea what the next character is. But if you all want to tell Enway that they should tell me, I would be happy to help. I can keep a secret. Actually, I'm really bad at keeping secrets. Like, if there's any other reason for Amway to not do so, it's that I'm bad at secrets. Oh, you're gonna get whales at every level. I'm the next character. I'm down. I get a cut of this pie, I'm in.
Go.
Even if the cut of the pie is just, I get VIP every month, I'm down. Why'd he let me do that? Get data center, scrub. All right, we're gonna back out now because he's gonna be crazy. Oh no, it goes full screen. Dino Zone pass. Yup. Definitely, I would say that the passes are kind of worth it. If you're gonna spend money on this game or looking to get a bunch of resources real fast, like the Corruption Zone is definitely a solid choice. Well, got him. I mean, currently I'm a water dragon theme, so, you know. Plus the whole cosmic thing. I could be like Delphine. I could shoot water missiles. That'd be cool. Or if they did like all of me, and I could have that legendary ranger transformation, hit him with the fire, the lightning, the ice, and the water. I could be OP. Don't know if I want to spend money on here. Fair. I haven't spent money on this account. You don't really need to, depending on stuff. I would clearly be legendary, and I would clearly be an attacker.
1, go!
Defender of the people. Attacker of the peasants. Ow. After my old avatar, I still have them. The whole idea was that it was like a transformation sequence. You're supposed to like build up and get to like a final form that's a combination of all of them. Sort of in the opposite of Tiamat. Because Tiamat is... Dang it. Tiamat is colored dragons, and I went with metallic dragons. But, as it is, well, I still get through it. That was pretty cool. Oh my god, his range! Dude, that range caught me so bad. I was slipping so hard there. What were they on when they made that character? What were they smoking when they designed Orico? Ow. Thanks, coach. I got this. I got this. Ashley. Haven't seen that in a while.
2,
Those assists
1,
are kind of worrisome.
Go!
Shot her right out of the air. Not even a skeet shot. Woo! What were they on when they made Zio Rocky? They were on people will pay extra money for a nostalgia character for the anniversary, right? Right? Ah! Ugh. Ow. The thing is, I don't have a 3D model of this character. Like, technically, I guess I could do the B move, right? And wow, what a catch, dude. They kicked that clanker. I could upload the thing to one of those like 3D model. Wow, and then super, I'm done. Clankers and get one, but that's not a good move. That's not a good look. Honestly, I kind of wish I had the money to hire Gene. I know a guy. I kind of have an in. I could potentially, if I had enough money, right? If y'all could help me get a couple $1,000s, I would absolutely ask my contact, because I know a guy. I know the dude that made... Ow, I'm getting there. Do I have Draken? Yes. Not on this account, though. I know the guy that made Supergirl for Injustice 2. And as far as I know, he's in between jobs right now. If I had a couple $1,000s, I could absolutely ask him for one. So, like, you know, all your support behind me. That is possible. Lend me your energy. Not what I meant, but, you know, Gia lending her energy to Emma, too. That's... I thought I was out far enough. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, well, Mac is just gonna Mac me up. Get data centered. Thank you for the gift. It is corn. I remember at one point in time having that... Oh, you get to do it again? Who I think is the worst character in the game? Probably Movie Jason. He still caught me? You want to run that by me again? Get out of here. Ninja Kim is actually probably one of the best. I beat Mac.
KO. You win.
God god, she's so crazy. Why do they not? She needs buffs. All right, dude. All right, dude. Can't believe we beat Mac. That was probably mostly because I avoided his super, aside from that final hit.
I'm Scottish.
You got it. I mean, I kind of am. According to my mother, our lineage passes through William Wallace. Let's go. It's Ion. They got a full theme team too.
1. Go.
Unfortunately, it has an extra counter, but you know, like whatever. Ow. All right, come on. Don't make me butterfly kick you. Dude, no. Get him. All right. Data center him. Got him. Nice. Used up all his water. What's the Mosasaur got to do? He's getting his water used up. The dude's tank is empty. No! I could have done the thing. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? Yes. What a finish. This won't kill, but it looks cool. He's on 36 health. Real? 36?
KO. You win.
The first movie Rangers? See, that's the kind of thing that should be a skin. But they are honestly different, so it would be a good ad. Here we go. And thank you all so much for joining me around here. It has been amazing as we were checking out Emma for everything going on. Unfortunately, our last opponent lived on 36 health. That could have been such an amazing finish, and we will get it sometime soon. Sometime soon. But until then, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you. Always. JT Daramus, thank you so much for the follow. It's fantastic having you here. You don't get why some of the characters shoot backwards. It's her and Chase, and I don't get it either. Why do they shoot backwards? Tristan, Toby, thank you so much for the follows. That's amazing. Do I feel there's a character in this game that once they get going, there is no recovering from it? Yes. Mac and Leo. And Orico. There's kind of like no real way to recover from those guys. Earthwormzilla, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so now we're going to check out Draken. Draken has had some pretty recent buffs. They might be listed here. It doesn't say it here, but they changed because most of the damage used to be on the second hit, but now it's on the first hit, which makes that a lot more usable. They didn't add to this. So this one now has it's supposed to have a projectile dodge. It's supposed to have, it has cancel windows now as opposed to just being cancelable at any point in time. Corkscrew Torpedo goes further and the first hit does more damage. And then Surging Cyclone, the last hit does more damage, and it has like a V2 when you're dashing. So I'll have to try to check all that out. 3, 2, which is nice. 4, 5. Yeah, the 5 cost has a V2, which should be pretty cool to check out. I want to see it. Who are the cheap characters? Basically all the newest characters. Like Ninja Kim, really strong. Kind of insane. Orico is kind of cheap, pretty strong, although he can be somewhat easily beaten out. Leo with his Dark Phoenix mode is kind of crazy because he can just put up on his armor, you can't do anything about him, and then he'll just blow you up completely to infinity. Katie can do a lot of combos, but it's really easy to drop all that and just kind of like whiff on it all. Korag's pretty good after his buffs. Casey is really strong, does quite a bit. Master Morpher Tommy was better. He got kind of nerfed. Mac does really insane damage. It's hard to keep him down. Daishi and RJ got buffs that make them really good lately. Antonio's pretty good lately. Decker's brand new. He's stupid strong. Troy is pretty strong. Emma, as we just saw, is pretty strong. Levi kind of falls behind on that, even though he is a newer character. None of the Street Fighters are really all that playable. Ollie is still pretty okay, but he's not what he used to be. I think Ion got some recent adjustments. He's alright, but used to be a lot better. And then, of course, there's a few that I don't have here. Silver Megaforce is good. Yeah, Orion's pretty good. Onions was... he got some buffs. They made him very, very, very playable. Zeal Rocky isn't that. Oh yeah, they're in the Undiscovereds now. Wow. Hard to imagine. So then ones that are just, they're so good they are banned in casuals. Nick is absolutely insane. Like when he pops his Battleizer, you are not winning. There's just no coming back from that. Chase is really strong. His combos are pretty nuts. He's able to zone you out from full screen. He's really the only character like that. And then Lothar might be one of the most powerful characters in the game. I think he's the only one that really can TOD you. There's just no denying it. Lothar is nuts. No, Movie Red is dumb. Programmer, thank you so much. It is wonderful to hear all those things. I'm going to adjust this build, because now I can use the Emma Assist. And I'm not stuck on Gia Assist. Crimson Thunder Ranger? I hate to break it to you. Hunter is a skin for Blake. He didn't get a full character. Alright, a counter would be nice, but I don't need it. I think maybe Troy and Emma. I'm thinking maybe Troy and Emma on this would be good assists. I walked right past them. Because I want to check out the new Emma assist and see how she feels. And then Troy is just kind of like, he's good for a heal or he's good for a counter. What assist characters are good for beginners? I made a thing a while ago about how Lord Zed is probably one of the best beginner characters in the game because of how strong he is. And then with characters you can have at that time naturally without paying money. Honestly, I think Movie Zach and where's Trini? And Tiger Trini are probably some of the better like starting characters. Like that team together works really, really well. Troy is good for nothing. He's good for being a POS to women. You know. But Zed is definitely one of the strongest early unlocks you can get. Not to mention you can go to the web store and pick him up for like $2. So that's a pretty fair place to start. He doesn't play like any other character, so you're not going to learn a ton about playing other characters from him, but he is just kind of like really strong. Tommy Green is a good universal assist. He is kind of a good universal assist. Kicks Hard is a great counter to a lot of things. Let me in! Uh-oh. Who's my main? I'd probably say Draken. I used Becky G for a very long time. Thoughts on Pumpkin Wrapper? Surprising. Alright, so we're going to check out the Lord Draken changes here. But somebody asked my thoughts on Pumpkin Wrapper. He is weirdly strong because he counters pretty much everything. Right? He's a strange counter to the way that everybody plays. I am getting completely bopped out by Emma right now. I was spamming it. You know, at least because of just like how his everything works with his healing tentacle and all that, and how you can kind of just sit back and counter on everything. He is such an odd character. I'm dead. Emma just sort of like had my number on that one, which is weird. Now I'm seeing Emmas. I used to not run into a lot of Emmas. And with the opportunity to give RPM Silver, yeah, I mean, they could have done stuff, but they just didn't. Swipe while using it? Ah, I'll check that out. Shotgun Megazord. They haven't added anything to Megazord in a long time. For good reasons. Human Deckard skin? Oh, right. They're not going to be adding skins. They're all done. They're all done. I don't know, followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Shogun. Yeah, there's been no Megazords for a long time. None more of it is happening. Come on, let me in, dude. Let me in. Do I have to restart? I will. Resume. Battle. Alright, hold on. I'm going to restart. Swords is done. That's a hard call. They aren't adding new ones. People still play it. People still like it. You know, that or people are just playing it because they're obligated to. If Megazords were incorporated better, if the mode played a little bit better. because it's even worse. Like, all of my complaints about the main game, Megazords is just worse. People really in Megazords just sit back and counter you. They don't, like, actively play. So even though Megazords has the whole thing where, like, you take chip damage still, which this one doesn't, it's way worse.
Go!
Oh, crab baskets. What? Why was my stuff not activating? Like, if it felt like there was more back and forth, I would probably enjoy it more. He goes full screen. Rel, thank you for the follow. Speaking of Royal. Blink! Got him. Excuse me, he's faster! Alright, well. We're losing the newer characters. Newer characters just being newer characters. It is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Because they just kind of keep going and do stuff. Meanwhile, I mean, Draken is kind of explosive. When you get your hits, you're going to deal quite a bit of damage. Nowhere near as much, necessarily, but... You work in the morning? So do I, actually. Good night, buddy. It's nice to have you coming on in here and being able to chat with everybody. Only mobile game you play still? Yeah, me too. Ryu Ranger? Excuse me.
2, 1, go!
Alright, I think I got nerfed on that one. Oh, that deals more damage and everything else. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. I don't know what games this will be. I have no idea what mobile games people really kind of like to play. Oh, I teleported. I teleported. Ow. Gotcha. Oh, and then I hit. That's nice. I thought I was gonna whiff. How Ryu Ranger's not in Street Fighter? Well, I did mod it into Street Fighter 6, so when you watch me playing Ryu, which I'm only a Platinum Ryu, I do play with the Ryu Ranger skin. Star Wars version of Clash Royale. Oh, really? Similar to Fortnite, but fun? Wouldn't know. If they do a crossover, they need to do TMNT. Well, they did Street Fighter. Dustans, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, they could do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Next mutation, new mutation. We could get... If they do it, they're going to do Venus. I guarantee it. They're just going to mess with everybody, and they'll do Venus to Milo, and that'll be it for TMNT.
1, go!
Ow! He hit me. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to wake up Emma, but just not. Rip it. What? No. I was kind of hoping. Welcome to getting first, dude. I don't know how. Somebody actually checked in earlier and didn't. Do I play Battle for the Grid? Yes, but I don't enjoy it nearly as much. Battle for the Grid has more problems. Sylvester, what up, man? It's cool to see you here. I thought you were going to whiff on tonight. You missed all the Emma, and now I'm just getting punched out as Draken because this game, dude. See, like, we're getting all this here, and that's what I mean. Like, Draken, he's got his stuff. He hits hard. Just got home from work? Nice. Nice, you get to enjoy all your time. That is fantasticness. Yeah, he punches really hard. He's very explosive when it comes to damage, but in that way that he's very unlike a lot of others. Because when you put him in this situation where characters are just going off on combos. Hey. Alright, we got DSJ on the other side. I was low-keying. I got blowed up. Oh, that used to be able to get a Surging Cyclone in there. I missed that. I kind of thought I was going to get a block off that, but whatever. Woo! Alright, that whiffs. That's cool. No! Really? And then this should connect. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, they're gonna do stuff. No! Dude, that range. Nuts. Stop it. Just bust on him. Just bust on him. There we go. Dunks. Has no business being that fast. People seem to be able to back up and block it though, so it's really sort of like not that great. Need more RPM Rangers? I agree. Where is Summer? Where is Mary, Queen of Bots? Where is Dylan? Where's Scott? Why do we got Ziggy? Can y'all stop simping Ziggy real quick so we can get some others? Dragon's V2 faster but less damage. I could see it. Need Flynn for the funny line. The funny line is redeemable on Twitch. I'm sure you've heard it. Boom, boom. Yeah, that really is front loaded. That did not deal a lot of damage. Ow. I want Dylan more than anything. Dylan would be cool. I've been trying because I've been meaning to set things up with Kira. Where's Tyler? Finished apparently. We've been talking about that. Not tonight, but you know, in general. Boing, boing. Boomer. These combos are better. These combos feel better. So I've been trying to talk to Kira. I need to start speaking with her again about maybe doing rivals. Where's Sir Ivan? Sir Ivan would be great. Because I have a bunch of Power Rangers mods installed. And guess who they modded over Bucky? Dylan! Armed and dangerous! Actually, they have a lot of great mods in that one that are so funny. Like Udana over Luna Snow. What else you got? You got Dylan as Bucky. You've got Nick as Nick as the Human Torch. Woo, caught him! Get out of here with that nonsense. If you ever get to play on console, I play it on PC because I play everything on PC. Yo, what up? Sadly, I do not. I'm sorry. I hope that does not negative your opinion of me. There's a lot goes on at a lot of times. Alejandro, what up, dude? RJ over Iron Fist? Yes, actually. I believe that is one of them. And I do have it installed. So I've been meaning to chat with my friend about getting back on that stuff. SPD Jack, yup. SPD Jack is over Star-Lord. So what was your question, good sir? I am happy to answer. RJ still looks over at the rework. But he's so much better. Like, he's good. Alejandro, what is your question and what can I do for you? Please don't be an ad for art. I don't need. All right. Let's not die this time. This is Rumbleverse. What? Ow! What do I think of Wesley from Time Force? Like the dude, or? Because as far as I knew, dude's a dumb idiot. What game is this? Oh, you know, that game. Yeah, as far as I know, Jason is kind of unchill. You know, because of his political leanings, at least to me, in my eyes, that's how I feel. Everyone is allowed their own opinions. This one's mine. I like it exactly where it is. The character himself, perfectly fine, A-okay. Yep. Jason Fount, that dude. Unsurprisingly, I think Austin is too. But Austin's got plenty of other problems going on right now. Bulk and Skull, good for just a laugh. Bulk and Skull were fun. They were an important part of things like way back when. Thought it was Fortnite. It's a good laugh. This is Power Rangers Legacy Wars. It's a game on iOS and Android.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no! I could have blocked that. I should have been blocking that. Austin or Jason? Not David Frank. There's no good person in Power Rangers. Weirdly, that is true. No, there's some. There's some that are okay. Dan seems alright. The guy that played Chip seems pretty cool. He seems pretty chill. Brennan seems like he's actually pretty decent.
You lose.
Dang, I got perfected, y'all. They just did that right out here in front of God and everyone. Max. His reach do kind of... I got perfected on this Christian Power Rangers game? No way. Brennan seems like he's pretty alright. Brandon's pretty base, because he, like, the way they treated him, he just kind of, like, bounced out. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna say some stuff y'all don't like, so I'm out of here. What is Draken meant to do there? You know, I'm not sure. Just kind of like, elite dodge everything. That's about all you have.
Go!
Got him. Alejandro, thank you for the follow, dude. Awesome to have you in here. What brought you in? A bigger weapon than Max. I was sliding, dude. Did anybody see that ice under my feet? I had the Luigi, what do they call that? I had the Luigi wave dash going on. Got him. This does not connect. So that is the thing to keep in mind. Gotcha again. Get dunked on, scrub. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is game. They've got me here. There's nothing I can do. Look! Yes! Yes! If they'd have just walked up with a breaker, that'd have been theirs. All I did was spam a block on wake up. Like, some of the people do seem like they're pretty decent. Down with Thunder Blue wants the full team back, but Kira hates Power Rangers. Oh, wow. Well, that's... Decker third taunt is pay to win. Who is my favorite Ranger? Tommy. Tommy through and through is my favorite. Whatever skeletons Jason may have in his closet, Tommy just solidified it all. I was a youngling at the time. Wow, that whips too, huh? Okay. Oh, Sheath and Kertrans? Well, then we have to collectively agree to not use it. I see what you did there. Gotcha. Caught him slipping. Emma's mad because people kept calling her Kira. It's a thing you kind of had to accept. When you are a popular and beloved character, most people are going to know you by your character's name. That's just it. Oof. Well, this hurts, but I'm not dead. I'm bleeding, though. I am hospitalized. Could you at least let me heal? And then combo? Crap, I die. No, I was literally about to Troy.
KO. You lose.
But I could see how they would dislike being referred to by character names all the time. Especially if you played like a really goofy character. I've gotten to the point where there's a lot of them that I can. Not everyone, but a good portion of them I probably could. Because, you know, I had mentioned Brandon and how, like, after how they treated him on SPD, he's just kind of like, I gotta go. And that's Jack. He was the Red Ranger for SPD. I think people are kind of knowing him. His name has come up a lot more. Of course, everybody knows Jason David Frank. I don't remember Ethan's real name. Katie being no Trevor. I could imagine it, especially with characters like that, too. How far does this go? The second hit goes full screen. Just gotta take it. Look what I got! I got it, too! Alright, I gotta watch out. They're gonna do it again. I knew it! Ooh, what a whiff. Nice. Ow. Alright, so that hurts the face. Bling, bling. Got him. He's gonna do stuff here. Caught him slipping. No way! I may be old, but I can still pull it off. Oh, no, not. Don't powerball me. Don't energy orb me. Alright, well, there we go. Most spammable assistants, Leo. Could you imagine they do both of them? Could you imagine they do them both? It's the ones that can go full screen and hit a whole lot that are really kind of like major problems. This is sort of the thing about Leo is that you have no follow-up. There's not really anything that can go over there after that. And especially with like the long delay on the end of Leo. But man, that Emma assist, that's going to be a major issue. It's better than Joel, that's for sure. Who's playing Sam?
1, go!
I mean, clearly the guy that's obsessed with Ronaldo, but... Alright, got him. Finally, Leo was nerfed. No, just better one came out. I healed! Speaking of Ronaldo, I saw an image that was talking about serial molesters in video games due to like Yujiro, and they mentioned like 4 games that have characters that, you know, touched people inappropriately as a part of the roster, and they showed Fatal Fury as one of them. I was like, oh, I barely recognized that was supposed to be Ronaldo. I have no idea what he got accused of. I do not follow soccer in the slightest, or football, depending on where you are. No, I thought I had a chance.
KO, you lose.
No, it's weird that there's at least 4 characters within fighting dominant video games that have inappropriately touched people. Yujiro being Trump and Musk. Alright, well, the Draken buffs are decent, but they're unfortunately not going to be enough to carry him too far, at least not in this situation. Depending on where you are, there is a lot of possibility, and it might even just be the characters being played at the moment, but that will just have to be it for him, and until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you. Always. Y'all play Trent now? Speaking of Kira, it's time to play Trent. The unfortunate thing is that you can't play really any... Like, you can't really make a good Dino Thunder team. Right? Because we're gonna go and we're gonna grab Trent. Well, Trent has a counter on him right there, dude. Right? So I cannot play most of these assists. Let's see, your Skull Ranger. This is probably gonna be the last thing I do tonight. I feel like I should keep Emma just because she's stupid good. The only Dino Thunderbreaker is Trent. Yeah, there's that too. There's unfortunately that too. Should I just run him with meta and be a problem for everyone? Because I can keep Emma and I can put Mac. And I can just be like a huge issue. Didn't they buff that? I mean, look at them right there. You've got counter. That still costs way too much, mind you. Mezagog is not a 6 cost assist anymore. 4-5, 4-3. And you've got striker, striker, counter, counter, and then the singular breaker. They really don't like this guy. Oh, I could also throw a car at people. What was I thinking? There's a car. Hold up, let's go hit people with a Kia. They buffed Trent Assist? I believe they did, yeah. Why is Megazog? Because Mezagog is still legendary. He's a legend. Even though the character is an epic. It's one of those early days where they didn't all have to match. Alright, here we go. Testing out the Trent Assist. Why Mac first, huh?
2,
Like, what did I do to deserve this? Alright, once again, I clicked into the window and it, like, didn't... That assist is bones. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. They were waiting on it. They knew. Swipe when using laser arrows. I don't think I'm gonna get to do anything here, honestly. I think I'm done for. Well, open the gates with a perfect. Just out here in front of everyone. Dude, look at his arms. Is anybody else modeled out like that? Like, do they all show how buff they is? Honestly, Mac should probably be banned in casuals as well. He is just kind of too strong for it. Like, if he's not in ranked, that's fine. But he kind of feels way too strong for casuals. And that's a problem. Especially with the way that people love winning. So they play busted stuff. And it's not fun. God, playing... Bloody Roar, Primal Fury. Rather fight Nick than Mac. Yo, guys, Triple T's here.
1, go!
Ow, I walked right into that. My bad. Capped. See, like, the backward shot, I see where it fits for, like, the character's design, because he does that in that one episode, but... Gotcha now. Oh, you gotta use it at some point during that. Get out of here, buddy. Nick ain't all that anymore. Well, we ain't seeing him in cash, so... Can't say. Yeah, you can't dodge through that, buddy. Eek! Woink. Oh, it's like faster. That sucked. That sucked. Oh no. This is not good for me. Mac, just you watch. Oop! I hit him with a car though. I hit him with a car though. You can't dodge through it. But you can do that. That's sick. No! I'm just gonna spam Emma. I'm gonna spam Emma. In the car. Where is Bridge getting all these cars? Reaper ghosted me. Well, it's a good thing I have a Ford Focus. Dude should have paid his parking tickets. Vehicular manslaughter for the win. I literally just had to spam cars. Do the V2 at full screen. That, ow, makes sense. I won that one though. Why'd you punch me? That was a close one. I spammed Emma. It didn't work.
Go.
Thankfully, the other one did. That's a lot of damage, actually. Ow, 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 ow. Let me out! Got caught you slipping. Caught you slipping. No, 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 no. He goes so far. It looked like I should have slipped out. Like, I should not have been in there. I should not have been. No! Stop! Dang it. Well, that happened. See, this is what I was saying earlier. Casey is really, really strong. It looked good. I just wasn't able to pick anything back up. Mostly because Shark Saber goes really far before it starts hitting you. Maybe, this is a wild thought, perhaps Corkscrew Tornado should behave that way too. Maybe, just saying, maybe Draken should slide full screen and do his little Corkscrew Tornado.
2, 1, go!
And then I punched him in the feet. Ow. Okay, well that's fine. Dude's got fallen arches now that I hit him in the feet. I don't know that that was the best move. It was just a move. I love when it delays them. It looks so cool. When they're just like tanking through something like that. Ow, stop. I'll throw a car at you. Dang, he hit me right in my car. Yep, and then they get that. It's like they're able to just back up through it and get what they want. Ooh, got me. He shoots more arrows. Oh. Just spam it, I see. I will do the spamming. Why'd I click on myself? That like brief window there that is active and you're able to click through and then it's blocked by other stuff technically. I hit the 1 frame gap. 0 frame links, we got them. Alright, what's up next? This is gonna be oh, actually a bit rough. Especially with that Billy assist over there. I avoided some of it. Wow. Get him with the car. I'm gonna back out. No. Cool. They don't got nothing on that. Ow. Okay, cool. I was kind of hoping it would do stuff. Alright, that was my bad. I shouldn't have done that while you're doing the slingshots. Spink. Oh, come on. Why can't I power up faster? I was smashing the wrong stuff anyways, so that's fine. Ah! Arrows! Get her! Blitzed her out with all that yeller! I did it! I won! I can see. I can fight. They messed up the arm. They did mess up the arm. I think they were expecting it to be the other one that goes full screen. This game's still alive? Yeah, it's very cool. With the bull. Is there a goat in here? Did anybody hear that? Yeah, Danny was kind of stupid in the very beginning of the game. But they fixed him. Like, actually, Danny really wasn't a problem in the very beginning of the game. The issue was more that the way the game worked, it was to your benefit to just, like, stay right on top of people. Gotcha. Yeah, who's playing Alarian? When I do, it's just for jokes. And I usually play quad block or something, because why not? I'm sorry, did I get the perfect in this Christian Power Rangers game?
You win.
Did I just do that in front of the Lord and everyone? My bad. I didn't mean to do that to you all. Nobody was supposed to see that. But like, they played really bad. They were trying to counter me something awful, and I countered them. More fun than the actual fighting game they released. Oh, that's very unfortunate to say to them. That would make Clockwork feel bad.
3, 2, 1.
Trentmere. You know, I was expecting more out of that. And then they just straight up didn't do it. No! I mean, there is a lot more fun that I get out of this. Not to say that the other game is bad necessarily. It really needs something. Got him. That's a pretty good combo. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, though. It looks cool. I can do it, too! I can do it, too! Ow, my face. Dang, what a whiff. And then... Yes, sir! No, I mean, I like Battle for the Grid. I think Battle for the Grid is a lot of fun. The unfortunate thing is just that Battle for the Grid really needs a burst system. If it was more like 2x KO, where you could do something to drop out of their combo, not to drop out of just like a block string, but to drop out of their combo, it would be significantly better. Like, significantly better. I know, right? How'd the guy from Fortnite get in here? What a weird crossover that they put the Fortnite guy in a Power Rangers game. Oh, hey, there's that guy again. Is this the... Are we getting a run back?
Go!
Are we getting a run back? What if I hit him with a car? Just, what if I park him? Oh, I was activating super speed attack. Come on. Don't do me like that, game. Oh, I got out of it. Sparking 0. I think, honestly, if they got the Arkham team to do something, that could probably be pretty special. Oh, got him.
KO, you win.
Got him. Was that the same person? Hold on, let me check. I gotta see. That was in fact a run back. I beat them even worse the second time. All right, 2 out of 3. What do you want to go for the 3 out of 5? Go for the full set? Or maybe something like Kakarot could be pretty cool. Regis Rewind, it had so much potential. Maybe if it played more like Streets of Rage 4, or, I mean, clearly Shredder's Revenge. If it played more like Shredder's Revenge, with the fighting in a 3D arena, or if it was, or if it is something like Spider-Man.
1, go!
It's just, I can imagine it being very hard to balance out the Ranger stuff. Jollibee, thank you for the follow. Battle for the Grid had a lot of potential. It did have a lot of potential. It's still, again, it's still pretty good. It's just, it's hard. It takes a lot of commitment because you as a player have to learn. You have to learn the infinites. You gotta learn the TODs. Otherwise, you're in a bad spot. Your opponent's going to know them, and they're going to catch you. Sorry, my bad, I flinched. Get with the car. I'm not gonna get the kill there, so I'm not gonna go for it. What is even happening? I don't want to assist spam him. Got him. Now Drago Assault. Yes. Game. It's got so much swag to it.
KO, you win.
You know, honestly, it's got a lot of sass. Very, very Pride Month. Just walk up and sass on them. Because, like, I don't think Rangers needs another fighting game. Maybe the arcade beat-em-ups. Ooh, you know what they could do? If they could mod maybe like the story mode or something, like show or mod Kakarot, add the Power Rangers, add Power Ranger villains, change out the vehicles for Megazords. That could be something pretty cool. That could show some potential. I mean, if there are any ambitious game makers out there that could potentially do so to demonstrate the possibilities, to be able to be picked up, because you could certainly do. All right. Because there's definitely a story there that like bridges all seasons. I know, right? Capitalism is the worst thing. Like, do you know why in the UK they spell color with a U and in the US we don't? Because of capitalism. It costs more money to print the U than it did to not print the U. So then we stopped printing it, and then people began reading it that way, writing it that way, and our lexicon just changed. It changed because it was cheaper to just drop the letter out. So that's true of every single time that American English and UK English are different spellings of the same word. Grid could have had so many more potential seasons. It could have had so much more added to it. Everybody wants so much more added to it. It's just that the game isn't played so much. Even so, like, if you've heard of fighting game creator Jamcrofts, right? Jamcrofts does mystery fighting game tournaments every month. So, like, the one of them he did for Battle for the Grid, it actually got infiltrated by a couple top-level players. Like, Fear Chimera, who is, like, one of the top Battle for the Grid players. He's amazing. Ended up hearing about the tournament and entering and just kind of blew everyone away because those people spent like a month practicing and he had been playing since launch. Also, Matthew, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Hector punched an old guy and like pushed him down. If anybody knows what they're doing, Mike is probably not going to show up in anything. Unfortunately, the actor for Mike is kind of a D-bag who got himself arrested because he assaulted an old man in public. Not even in private. Didn't know that one? Yeah, that's fine. It came up. It was 2 years ago, I think. I think it was in Arizona. But yeah, he ended up like pushing an old man down. It's so many of the actors that play these characters are like terrible people. It was only last year.
1, go!
I don't know why he would do something like that. I can't imagine a good reason for doing such things. Even like, let's say he was old manning, right? He was just being an old man in the way that boomers are wont to be, right? Carrying it up. That is still could have been handled way better than that. That is not acceptable behavior, especially from an ex-Power Ranger. Like, come on. You are a Power Ranger. Be better. Be worthy. No, I'll do it twice. They have super. We gotta be careful. We can die here. We're dead. One little slip-up's all it takes. That's just like a human decency period, yes. But that is kind of a thing, right? You play a Power Ranger, you should just continue to be an example of what it means to be a person. You're not the character, sure. You were an actor and you played the character. But there is a bit of like, you know, I was a superhero on TV, I should probably not be a bad person. But not everyone's gonna feel that way. I mean, that is kind of like a lot on a person. Best Ranger is Draken.
3,
Well, you know,
2, 1, go!
he does represent a lot. Crap! Hey, Hon, what we talking about? That time that the Green Samurai Ranger assaulted an old man. But, you know, Draco, what up? There's plenty of other, like, positive things to talk about. Like, yeah, Brennan being really fun and awesome and having a great YouTube channel. Get out of here. We are exploring Trent's buffs. Honestly, he's okay, I guess. No. Yes! Oh, I got saved. I got saved. Ow. And I'm dead. Wow. Not good. Dude, really? Yeah, a lot of Power Rangers have wound up in controversy. It's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way it goes. So I guess after all that, Trent definitely feels better than Draken. He probably came out on the upper side of those buffs, and it's pretty awesome to have. Who is my favorite Ranger? Tommy, and always will be. We should get Brennan to watch one of my streams. Oh, please not these sections. We don't need to go over that. We can just do the part where I'm being silly and stupid. Trent definitely came out on top of that, and it's good to see, and it's great to have those sort of things up. I mean, you can try if you want. KMUNITY. Sorry, my bad. It's that one. Why is that not that an hour ago? Why won't it let me? Tommy is definitely my favorite because I was a young child when everything came about, and so that just kind of sticks in. RPM is probably one of my favorite seasons. It's a lot of fun. But anyways, yes, that's definitely how it goes. He can keep up sort of in the meta if you do things ever so slightly right, and it'll just have to stick that way until maybe some more buffs happen. Draken needs just a little bit more, but he's on a decent path. And until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you. Always. Now, unfortunately, that is going to wind up being the end of the night. I am kind of like running out my voice. I am still a little bit sick. I have to get to work tomorrow, and I got a bunch of edits I still need to do. It is fantastic to have everyone here, even those that came in very late. I love being able to see you all from week to week, from month to month. Just every time that you all show up is amazing. Because again, nobody's forcing you all to be here. We all just get to have fun and be a part of this together. And that's amazing. I know we all come up, but like Tuesdays is when I try to do this. In the mean, Scoot's live. Scoot's playing Repo. Let's go pass off to Scoot. I owe him. I owe that boy. Oh no, wait. I try to hand off to friends as much as I possibly can. Like, you all chose to be here. And that means so much. And now you're gonna, well, those are on Twitch anyways. You're gonna inadvertently choose to go over to Scoot. And you're gonna see Scoot. And Scoot's a lot of fun, and he's amazing. Scoot's actually like a fantastic animator. Definitely check out his stuff, because it is insane. And he made this model that you're about to see all on his own. Both of them. He is amazing. So until next time, again, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you always. I look forward to being able to do some more with these characters. I look forward to being able to do some more with all of you, to get back into having another one where we can do all of our friendlies together and whatnot. But yeah, that will be fantastic when that all comes around.